Applause!
Applause!
No nada this time.
R-Gamer skis in tandem.
Excusez-moi.
Hello, everybody. Arctic here, and welcome to the Three Nerds Podcast, episode 17.
This time I actually sound like a nerd because I'm wearing a retainer.
Oh, does it help you retain your knowledge?
Definitely.
Stop it. No.
That's why I'm a cringe. That's why I titled the Cringe King for some reason.
I am the queen of...
I have a title like that, but I don't know if I'm actually allowed to say it on here. So I think I'll just leave it to everyone's imagination.
Oh,
go to my Twitter and you'll find out what it is. You're the reason why I'm not saying
right
it
now.
Wait, why? I'm confused.
You're not my Twitter bio.
Oh, so it's time to read it.
Oh, okay, I
really?
could see what the title is.
Oh, I see. I see exactly why.
And now we know.
It is like one of like my top 10 most offensive words.
Exactly. So I'm not going to say it. Okay.
Well, what's
now
wrong with being the WWE information, who's kind of useless also.
Yeah. I'm just a...
Also captain.
You know what?
I'm also a grandmaster.
You grandmaster cringe pack of cigarettes. Let's get this going. What how's that a way for avoiding actually saying it?
It's good.
See, I've got some swag. I've got some pro swag here.
You're too swoon 5 me. Should we get on with the podcast?
We probably should. I already introed myself. I guess here we've got late Lazrpo, and R-Gamer.
We're keeping all this in, all right.
Oh yeah, well yes. What else can we really do with this? It's live. For crying out loud. You can edit this shit out for the audio only.
Okay.
The goal of this podcast is for me to not be the first one to drop the F-bomb this time.
We'll see how this works.
Kind of already thinking you're already gonna do it soon, Arctic.
You already dropped the first shit this podcast, so...
Oh, shit's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah!
Anyway...
Well, shiz, I'm just gonna jump out of a building.
I really wonder if...
right.
I really wonder if suicide rates increase or decrease on April Fool's Day.
I'm not gonna commit suicide. I'm gonna fly out of a building.
I will learn to fly on April Fool's Day because who will ever know? Anyways, do you want to go ahead and start? Do you want to start with our amazing fact of the day?
Heck yeah. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, listen up, ears are piped open, and that's kind of really strange about how I metamorphically said that. But anyways, today's history of the day with R now actually having the full nerdiness in him, history of the day. So, in this day of history, apparently, back then in Japan, there was actually these provinces or states back then that has some very, very unusual names that actually brought the laughs out of me. Actually includes one clan called the Obama, the other one from a province called gosh, I don't really want to say it. You know what? Hang on, I'm just gonna actually chat this out because I have a really, really strange way of censoring myself.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
Anyways, should be on the chat.
Obama she.
Or the YouTube chat, I think.
Are you talking about Bishu?
Yep. There
Yeah,
are
see,
and
what?
I was just gonna say, Japan has some really interesting names, that's for sure.
Oh yes, so many names.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, Bichu.
Yeah,
That's why I said Bishu.
that's the
it's
next
kinda like
province's
Pokemon.
name. I forgot there was actually another hilarious. So there was actually a bunch of hilarious provinces that you can pretty much, had some very interesting names.
Well, to be fair, this is in the prefecture called Fukui.
Oh yeah, like Austin Power with those two twins, Fuck me, fuck you.
Basically.
Oh, God. We already went there. Hey, wait. R is currently the closest to saying it.
I know, right? I'm actually so close. Just trying to get there. I'm getting there.
I'm proud of you. You're the cleanest mouth on the podcast, and you might actually trip it up first.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Potentially.
Anyways, the hashtag for this shiz today on Artist History of the Day is going to be hashtag Obama clan something.
Oh gosh.
Is it not going to be Bichu Obama?
Bichu Obama.
Sure. I'm going to actually put that now.
I can't remember what the hashtag we had going in my stream this morning was. It had me laughing. That was beautiful this morning. That was beautiful.
I don't remember it. The last one I remember is the hashtag for Damn It Man. But, obviously that's not the one you're talking about.
No.
Or was it hashtag Give Me a Dad?
Hashtag Give Me a Dad.
Well, good thing you didn't say daddy.
Hey, I need a sugar daddy, okay?
Oh dear. that just immediately brings up the whole this is gonna be a strange thing to stand here, but the daddy's cummies thing. Are either of you familiar with that?
Nope.
It sounds like Jay is.
I don't want to admit to anything there. I just kind of want to sit the rest of that out.
Look, I'm okay with saying it. 4chan's a weird place. It's a poem.
Yeah, of course.
Here. I'll post it in the Hangout chat. If either of you two want to watch a girl with a very high pitched voice recite the poem, then be my guest.
I don't. That's all I can say. Sorry, Dennis, for the moaning.
Wait, is
I
Dennis
thought
in
the
the chat?
moaning just got a little too sexual.
No. It is a rather sexual thing. I mean, as if the title didn't say. But okay, so now that this has been derailed a second time,
Derailed. That one crashed into a cliff.
There's nothing wrong with wanting daddy's cummies.
Uh-huh. I want to. I don't need to hear a poem about it though. That's the whole thing. I can sit here and go, come on, I need a sugar daddy, but not
We have
no.
Vitus in the chat.
What?
We have Vitus in the chat.
You do have a Vitus in the chat. Vitus, it is well past your bedtime. It's not even like, oh, it's kind of. No, it's like, dude, what are you even doing?
I was just talking about how I was hoping you were in the chat. Or at least I expected you in the chat, and boom, here you are. So, Vitus, we're talking about daddy's cummies. Have you ever had... I'm not going to go any further with that.
So, I've already seen the video.
By the way, R, you have now been... Why aren't you a mod?
I'm not.
Nope.
Say something again. Bang. Wow, I can't. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. 1 second. I know how to do this now.
There we go. Now,
because I was trying to mod him from
you, right?
Screen. Yeah, from me and not from the channel.
Vitus. Playing Hearthstone at 2 a.m. is not really the best way to spend your days. I guess it's whatever.
Yeah. I don't see why you're... And boop. Okay, you've been moderated.
Oh, yeah.
Please
I had that planned.
please use your power moderately.
I shall.
Not like
With great power comes with great responsibility.
Let's not
and
talk
I
about...
definitely didn't plagiarize.
Let's totally not talk about cum anymore.
we weren't. We were talking about cummies. Look, you're just trying to stress the semantics of this situation, especially the semantics.
Oh my! Stop it! It's almost like you don't need to get breezy in here. You're bad enough.
I guess you're right.
I know why we'll never get heard to our podcast. You can't blow anything up.
That's probably the gist of it.
Anyway.
So, let's get on with the podcast.
Let's actually talk about a
number
topic.
one.
Holy cow, this is so jar media. 13 minutes and no actual constructed thing other than finding out that in Japan there used to be a place called Bishu in Obama.
Yep.
At least that's a wad of information.
Oh, that's a lot of information. It's kind of like my Octothorpe thing.
Yeah, like a very specific wad of information.
Oh, I see what you did there. So Pepsi.
It makes you think young. As heard from Britney Spears.
Funny enough, you both Britney Spears and Young kind of fit with Pepsi because you can also say Young and then pair Michael Jackson up there. Anyways, before we continue playing 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, so Pepsi first boycotted. Really?
Just keep going. Come on.
Really? You're killing me.
That was a pretty awkward moment there.
So, Pepsi did an ad with Kendall Jenner that after, mind you, they first were like, yeah, we're boycotting YouTube. We're not going to put ads on YouTube. And then they put an ad on YouTube.
It was a damn stupid ad.
Oh, I know I've seen it. I know you've seen it. R, have you seen it yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, let me educate you, young summer child.
With great power comes with great responsibility.
Can we please stop talking about cum?
Sweet
Your
children.
Anyways, now while R has like a 3-minute music video to watch because like only Kaylee's video is still up because Pepsi's pulled their actual commercial itself.
You know, I can't help but feel like with this topic, it's really become somewhat of a floater. You know about the cummies.
I like the part where you talked about Daddy's gummies. Oh my gosh, Vidas, stop.
See, Vidas is enjoying it.
So, essentially, there was quite some backlash from this commercial.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of backlash from both sides, which is...
Oh, I've never seen both sides come together to say this is stupid more faster in my life.
Yeah, like, the entire thing is just a mess. And, of course, we'll talk more about it whenever R gets done, but...
Oh, yeah.
Like, the main thing, like, that I've been seeing is that, you know, it's... You know, I just decided to look at a few, like, headlines. I'm not necessarily looking up the news stories because, my God, my opinion's no different than anyone else's, it seems like. But Pepsi so far hasn't done anything about, like, covering themselves for this other than taking down the video.
Oh, no, they posted a tweet. Hold on. Let me read their tweet because their tweet is beautiful. I've actually responded to it. Hold on. Pepsi.
It makes you think young.
Okay. Pepsi was trying to project a global message of unity, peace, and understanding. Clearly, we missed the mark, and we apologize. We did not intend to make light of any serious issues. We are removing the content and halting any further rollout. We also apologize for putting Kendall Jenner in this position.
Well, she did it. Like, what the... That's a really odd attempt to cover something up.
Yeah.
Like it was hardly an apology. It was just basically saying, yeah, we screwed up. Also, don't look at Kendall Jenner.
Oh, and then they made a secondary tweet. We at Pepsi believe in the legacy of Dr. King and meant absolutely no disrespect to him or others who fight for justice. It was meant to be a very SJW left-leaning commercial, and they offended both sides.
Well, they're good at something. Not good at creating commercials, but they did a good job at like losing people to support their products.
Yeah, this is the most damage they've done with a commercial since they set Michael Jackson on fire.
What is your focus on
I
Michael
returned
Jackson?
from the video.
It's just a good reference, okay? It's a good reference.
Okay, R, what did you think of the video?
I will say that this song kind of died young. See what I did there?
I do.
Oh, gosh.
Kind of like Michael Jackson.
Oh, I'm not sure I can agree with that part, but okay.
He was in his 50s.
Yeah, that's 50s. That's over 40, so.
I'm really saying that because I did what you did. But okay, R, well, what do you think of the like context of the the actual like video part?
Well, okay. I don't even. There was so many things I could say that's wrong, but I'd be very, very harsh.
That's
all
This is a segment of the podcast we like to call our reacts.
Oh, so that's the thing now? Okay.
Can be. Oh, if only you knew the things you'll be seeing from me.
Oh no!
I'll be ready for them.
You won't. But
Yes, I will.
Oh no! Given the stuff that he sent me, no, you won't. I've been braced for and still have had to seek therapy.
There's a reason why I am titled the Cringe King, even though now I sound like an egomaniac at this point, but for some reason, the cringe does not affect me.
My
No, but
life
this-
is cringe.
this isn't cringe though. And let's not get on this topic. We can talk about this later. But so I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that you probably didn't exactly enjoy the commercial. R?
No, it was actually really, really random, but in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like
And I could tell because of so many thumbs down on that video.
Oh yeah, it's being assaulted. It's being assaulted like how people would normally react, like how the police would normally react if you gave them a Pepsi in exchange for protest.
Exactly. That was the one that was wrong. That was the one that was really off the most.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie about that.
because we're currently in a nation that has a lot of racial tension, like especially since the whole Black Lives Matter movement and this seeming like uprise of like the very far left creating these like really odd safe spaces that seem to do more dividing than really bring people together. And then for this commercial to come out,
Well, I mean, of course we have, racial issues. We're a country that celebrates NASCAR, but we have to watch the Grand Prix too and go, oh, but look at that race.
Jay, that's not a racial issue. That is a race. Focus on. But no, it creates such a. It makes it seem like these like protests are just unicorns, rainbows, and dancing people street.
Well,
It was obviously a leftist video.
well, but the problem is they offended the left.
Yeah, they offended the left by making protests seem like parties.
And they offended the right by making a leftist video.
So
I really think that what happened was Pepsi just joined Kekistan.
no, they joined Israel.
Oh.
But
I don't even know. I just, at this point, don't know how commercials are good at this point. Because most of them these days are just really, really awkward.
Well, I purposely avoid watching commercials. Like, I don't use an ad block. I just pay for YouTube Plus, and I don't watch television. I buy the TV shows and the series so I don't have to watch them with ads. I really don't like ads.
well, see,
So I don't typically get subjected to stuff like this until it starts trending and everyone goes, look how bad it is. And it's like, okay, how bad is this? It's probably the first commercial I've seen besides one on a game for an app in like 8 months.
well, see, but that's the thing though, is the point of commercial is to get your attention, and how it gets your attention is completely just hearsay. If it gets your attention, you have the potential to respond to a product. That being said, Pepsi obviously meant for this to be a very positively received commercial. And well, right now there's people actually protesting the idea of ever drinking Pepsi Cola again, or any of their products.
I know. I'm going to miss Mountain Dew.
I'm not gonna
Ouch.
protest it.
I've decided Dr. Pepper never pulled their ads from YouTube. Coke and Pepsi did. Pepsi made an offensive ad. I don't like Coke. So Dr. Pepper, you are the only thing I'm drinking from now on, besides energy drinks, because, well, Rip It is made by Faygo.
Gross.
Shh. I need to look and see who makes the Venom.
Here, I guess I'll look that up real quick.
I think it's Dr. Pepper Company. Haha, it is Dr. Pepper, so I'm fine.
Okay, so if we are actually going to do a protest against PepsiCo, all Pepsi items, all Mountain Dew items, Kaz, Izzy. Okay, let's just go with the basics. Mug Root Beer, 7-Up, Amp Energy Drinks, Aquafina Water, and Ethos Water. Any Lipton products, so I'm out. Starbucks products that are sold in stores. Sobe, Lay's, Ruffles, Doritos, Tostitos, Fritos, Cheetos. Rolled Gold, Funyuns.
Damn it.
Sun Chips, Cracker Jacks, Alberto Stuff, Hostess, Lay Snacks, Miss Vicky's, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Quaker, Captain Crunch, Life, Quisps, Aunt Jemima, Chewy Granola Bars, Rice-A-Roni. Okay.
I might be making a list.
You're going to try to do this, right?
I'm going to try this. No, I'm mainly going to avoid the soft drinks. The soft drinks is the branch of the company that's pissing me off, and so the soft drinks is the branch of the company I'll probably boycott. I won't worry about the rest of the company currently.
I'll
But
bring
they
the
all belong to
explosions.
PepsiCo.
Huh?
But they all belong to PepsiCo. Oh, and also Naked.
No!
Watch that, I'm out.
And Dole. So no more bananas, no more fruit smoothies.
I like to get naked.
Funyuns, Lipton products, or any Pepsis.
I'll just avoid Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Amp, which I don't drink Amp anyway. I drink Monster and Venom, and since Monster's made by Coke, I'll go ahead and stick with just Venom. So it'll be Venom and Dr. Pepper. Oh, wow. I'm in so much pain. So much pain. Guys, I'm not sure I can handle this anymore. Guys, please. I'm going to need herbal teas.
Not made by
Dr.
Lipton.
Pepper. No. I'll be fine. It won't be Lipton. It's fine. I don't like Lipton tea. I think Lipton tea tastes disgusting anyways.
Well, I could actually give you a herb from Resident Evil.
I'll give you a herb from Albert.
Hey.
Okay, and also to answer Vitus's question, PepsiCo has quite a bit more money than Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Pepper is second.
What the fuck does Coke sit on this?
Coke is less than half of Dr. Pepper's.
How the fuck is Coke more?
You did it!
Shut up! I need to know this.
I don't know. I don't know why that's the case. But I'm only doing it based off of stocks. Now, bear in mind, it's not the best way to look it up. But for net value of stocks, and this is the fastest thing I can really find. So PepsiCo stocks are $111.94 USD. Dr. Pepper stocks are $96.92 USD. And Coca-Cola stocks are at a very high $42.57 USD.
So revenue. Dr. Pepper is up. Holy cow, 5 billion. Where Coke is up No, they're down. They're 41 billion. So actually, Coke is worth a lot more. Operating income 1 billion over operating income 8 billion. Coke is way bigger financial wise when it comes to how much. Total assets 8 billion for Dr. Pepper. Total assets 87 trillion, I think. Where's that billion? Well, it's 87. No, it's 87.2 billion. So sorry, it's 87 billion over 8 million. Or I was adding extras on there because of the commas. Because it was like, but because it's like 8,201 million, which would be 8,201,000,000. If I'm reading it one way, but if I'm reading it another way, then it would be, I don't know. It's the way that they frame it. But no, Coke is worth a lot more.
They just
have lower stocks.
They have lower stocks because people aren't interested in Coke.
Oh.
It's true. How often do you go someplace and see like full Coke stands but like empty Pepsi or Dr. Pepper ones?
Oh, I just can't stand Coke in general. That's just me. I don't like Coke.
That's because you're a charlatan.
Coke tastes disgusting to me. I have done it in the past. I will take a sip and spit it out and go, oops, I picked up the wrong one. Because my ex drinks Coke.
That's why you don't like Coke?
No, I'm used. Should set you on. Yes, that's exactly why I don't, because of her. It's all because of her. It's always comes back to that.
I knew it.
I've hated Coke almost my entire life because of her and something she did once. Well, I guess if it was a one-time thing, that probably wouldn't be such an issue. Anyways,
You guys have to discriminate all them sodas. So butthurt right now.
I like soda.
I like soda too. I really like Dr. Pepper.
I'm a big fan of Coke Zero because it tastes like Christmas.
I'm a big fan of not Coke anything because it actually tastes like a drink and not poison.
Anyways, I'm gonna BRB real quickly.
Leaving in the middle of the podcast.
How dare you?
Real quickly. Besides, I'm gonna get soda.
And watch, he's gonna go grab a Coke and he's gonna turn on his webcam and just sit here and drink a Coke. All this silence for no reason.
There is a reason. We're missing a person from the podcast.
What? Where'd the person go? We have a missing person?
Yes.
No!
For the record, I enjoy tea a lot more than I do soda. But when I do enjoy soda, it's normally either Coca-Cola Zero or some kind of thing with cherry in it.
Coke is death.
Coke isn't death.
Coke
Obviously, Pepsi is death because they've already tried to get you to put a can of soda in a policeman's hand to bribe them.
No. What you don't understand is if you carry a case of Pepsi on you, you won't get hurt by the cops. The cops come up and they're like, "Hey, we want to assault you," and you go, "Pepsi? It's like a Snickers." See what it is you use Snickers when someone's hungry, they're hangry, so they're upset, and so it's like, "Here, have a Snickers," and it makes it better. But policemen are just constantly having caffeine headaches and craving Pepsi. All policemen, because it's blue, so blue and blue, so they have to have that Pepsi. It's what just binds them. Pepsi and donuts. It's what makes up their whole life. And so when you hand them a Pepsi, they immediately go, "You're not such a bad person after all. Go ahead and be on out of here."
So what you're saying is, in the case that I get pulled over, it's best that I have a 12-pack in the front so I can actually save myself?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait. I thought Kit Kat was the one that will actually make someone feel better, not Snickers.
No, Kit Kat's how you take a break.
Duly noted.
Snickers have always used the argument that they're good for like making people feel not hungry because of that fact they have nuts mixed in with the other stuff, so it's actually more filling than most candy bars.
Yeah, so if you're ever really, really hungry, you just put nuts in your mouth, and then you can actually have a good day.
Yep, now if only I could find Mr. Right. Anyways.
Just look for Daddy's Cummies.
Oh, I see. You don't want to talk to me, so typing doesn't count as talking.
I'll just stick with the beef jerkies.
Minus in the chat. It's beautiful. Yeah, no, that's what it is. Is if you don't want police brutality, carry Pepsi. I'm gonna keep a cube in the front. I'm actually gonna build a car out of Pepsi. I'm gonna have to get with Nick and figure out actually how cars work and how to make this happen. So, but Nick seems smart enough to probably figure it out.
Pepsi car.
They're aluminum cans. I've heard people
Pepsi
say engines. Well, no. See, they're aluminum cans, and I've heard people say that some engines are made out of aluminum. So if we can make an aluminum engine out of aluminum cans, he can make me a car out of Pepsi, and they'll never get pulled over.
Why don't you just buy like the syrup?
Just gonna bribe you with some Pepsi. Best plan ever.
Look, you pulled over the Pepsi-mobile. Here, have it. No, actually, probably get pulled over more often then because they'd just be constantly wanting Pepsi. And then I'd run out of Pepsi, like, trying to go to St. Louis for a doctor's appointment because I got pulled over 43 times. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm out of Pepsi. And it's like, 4 hours later, I'm all over the news, beaten up and bloody.
Well, that plan would actually backfire then.
A little bit, though. Just a little bit.
A little doesn't count. I'm just saying.
I'm proud of my logic.
You're gonna be
it was actually great as you kept going, but then once you started mentioning the con of this entire situation, you pretty much basically killed your own logic at this point.
Yeah, it all kind of lost its value.
Oh, come on. Think about the news article, trans woman assaulted for running out of Pepsi.
That would be national news, right? That'd be straight up Darwin Award.
I would
crap.
love to see when someday, when this Three Nerds podcast becomes so popular, I would like to see if someone would actually catch this podcast and try to animate this entire logic you've already made, Arctic.
No, don't say that. This is in the chat. Have you not seen his channel? He's animated one of my Q&As before.
Well, too late. I've already spilled the beans.
Oh, no. Well, if it is, you have a new video for one day when you get bored. All right. So now let's go ahead and limp away from Pepsi. All right.
Okay.
Second topic.
Okay. YouTube TV launched today with 40 television channels, allowing you to stream television channels specifically, like NBC and stuff like that, straight to your devices. You can have up to 6 users. No, this is not me trying to advertise it because it's not rolled out in our area. It's going to be. It's just not rolled out yet. But you basically pay, just like YouTube Red, you pay a subscription fee. I wonder if they'll actually tie together or if they're going to be separate fees. If you pay however much a month it is for that one, you get YouTube Red with it, because that would be nice. But you get unlimited DVR, so you could literally shut up.
Literally.
Thank you. You could pick a channel. You could pick okay, I want to go ahead and, I want to record Fox 24/7 so I can, go back through and just watch anything. I'm not going to animate a 2 to 3 hour long podcast where you talk about commercials. No, just that section of the story. Just that section of the story where I was coming up with the idea of it. That's all. Or, my whole building a car out of Pepsis and all of that. See, that's what you do. Not that I'm trying to give you ideas, because I'm not sure that would be a good idea. Anyways, it just requires editing. But what you would do is you would stream it like via Chromecast or anything else like that, or your phone or your tablet, and it lets you just have television without having to go through like DirecTV, Charter, or anyone like that. You're getting it all through YouTube.
I said that this seemed like a bad idea, but now that you've explained it, it seems pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially seeing as I don't want to pay for the crap that we get here, like, $90 some odd for DirecTV or Dish. That's way too much. But
here we go. What you get and what you don't. They'll have live sports. They'll have like ESPN. They won't have Turner Network strictly because that'll be on like Charter, so you won't get TBS. So you'll miss. Yeah, if you want to watch March Madness, you're screwed. You'll get the CW though. So and AMC is in the works. So it looks like Walking Dead and stuff like that will be up there.
Okay. So this is sounding pretty trash.
What? It'll have local stations. It'll have regular stations. Just it will have ESPN, but it won't have Turner Networks. It'll have Fox, CBS. I don't have the entire listing of everyone who is and is not on board, so that's the only issue. Not here. I can find it somewhere else. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I just want to know. Oh, it offers 28 days of storage, but it's unlimited storage. Unlimited storage, but they last 28 days.
All of the stuff that I can rip off of YouTube now.
I know, right?
I guess it could certainly be worse. But the way that it sounds so far is it's going to be nothing but the channels that you can already get, and like syndication channels.
It's
and AMC.
$35 a month. You get 6 accounts per household that you can link to it. But for $35 a month, you can get stuff like Big Bang Theory, Empire, and other stuff like that.
Yay.
I'm just naming the ones I know, for crying out loud. Leave me alone.
You're the messenger. I can't leave you alone. You're the only one I have to complain to.
Oh, here we are. Here's the full list of affiliates.
Here we are.
We have ABC, whoever the eyeball
1, 2, 3.
is.
Do re mi, ABC 1, 2, 3. Baby
okay. Try this again. We have ABC, whatever that channel with the eyeball is, Fox, NBC, the CW, ESPN, CSN, Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, USA, FX, Freeform, Disney Channel, Entertainment, ESPN2, BTN, ESPN again, ESPN again, ESPN again, Bravo, Oxygen, FXX, Sci-Fi, Disney Junior, Disney XD, Sprout, Sports Network, NBCSN, the Golf Channel, all YouTube Red originals, so it looks like YouTube Red will be boxed in with this. Chiller, Universal, FXM, National Geographic Wild, Fox Business, CNBC, Fox News Channel, and MSNBC. And then for $11 extra a month, you can get Showtime. And for $15 extra a month, you can get Fox Soccer Plus. And more will be coming as they get deals negotiated.
Well, I'm not buying it. Worst Games of Thrones.
Well, that's coming. That's one of those that they're trying to negotiate.
Talking about coming again.
I'm suing the company.
Talked about commercials. Now you're talking about television. Am I watching TV? This is a news program now, Vidus.
We're going to be taking a commercial break in 15.
Yeah, I can actually click a button to do that. So
Don't do that.
Hey,
get paid for it?
everyone. As you actually see in this podcast, in the meantime, while we're having that break, why don't you actually buy this headphone of mine called Logitech so that I don't become a hobo anymore? It only costs about $1 million. No ripoff. It's completely true. So be sure to actually get it right now, right here, for only $1 million.
Switch channels.
Commercial.
I love that. On top of that, if you want merchandise for ArticJay, you can go to my channel, go over to the About page, click Spreadshirt, and look, you can buy my merch.
Oh, come on. We're actually sticking.
Trying to become a competition, huh?
And now the weather.
It's fucking raining!
It's raining hot dogs!
Okay, so the Pepsi thing was actually just us talking about that. I just thought the whole YouTube TV thing was really cool. I'm sorry that people didn't like that. I'm sorry.
Company.
You just brought our stocks down.
Well, I'm sorry that it's now three nerds,
almost to a penny.
3 Nerds 1 Channel LLC. Should have done Incorporated. It would have fared us better.
Now YouTube is going to see us as competition.
Oh no!
So now we've lost all ads on all of our content.
I gotta admit the R-Gamer's commercial sounded persuasive. What about mine, Vetus? Vetus?
For only $1 million.
I could mention I have a red bubble, but now you just have to Google for that. I'm with the establishment.
Down with the establishment. So, did you hear the whole fun stuff with Mass Effect Andromeda and how it's still going bad?
Yep, Buns has been talking about it a lot.
Oh, I know. Buns has been. We should have had her on to talk about this. Oh, wait, she's always busy.
Yeah. Thanks, Obamacare.
Well, weather news. It's fucking raining. That one got me. Oh, good. But no, Vitus, go back there, listen through this, and find where I was talking about the Pepsi Mobile. It'll be good. And yes, it is raining. I just opened my phone and go, oh, look, there's reason the cat can't see water.
Jay, you need to try harder, especially pronouncing my name.
Cats and dogs on your end, Arctic.
Look. I normally do a great job pronouncing your name. It's not my fault that I completely screwed that one up. I don't even know how I got as bad as I did on that one.
Vitus Forgus.
Vetus. Oh my gosh. So do either of you have anything?
I didn't know there was anything strange going on with it. So.
I still have that unexpected topic that apparently you guys agreed to.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We can talk about that all that you want.
Okay, so even though this is actually pretty awkward for me doing it live, so I apparently got everything set it up and thingamabob, and I finally got the results of what the next voice acting series was. And sorry, Arctic, but apparently overwhelmingly, Legion Wood actually won the vote.
No!
I feel bad now because whenever I went on there, I think I voted for Legion Wood and that tied it.
No! I need to go to 4chan and change these polling results. Come on, 4chan.
Oh wow! Trying to rig the voting system, Arctic. Not cool.
What? Who rigs voting? I don't do that.
Never.
So anyhow, Legion Wood is the winner for the next voice acting thingamabob. So now the next thing that I want to do, and also next week, there will be another guest that I'm actually going to bring, and she will be one of the voice actors, well, for the next series. But for now, I want to actually talk to you guys about the character in Legion Wood. So, you guys are pumped? You guys ready? No?
I don't know what we're
Sure.
talking about. I knew Silver Creek Falls. I watched the last one. I have no idea what Legion Wood is.
I don't technically know either, so I just voted for the one that sounded cooler.
So Legion Wood, as far as I've already played it for an entire hour, because literally the chapter was kind of like almost 2.5 hours, and I managed to at least done it in 2.5 hours. And so far, all I could actually conclude is that it's kind of like Final Fantasy, but in 2D.
The Final Fantasy
Kind of
was
like
in
Final
2D.
Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is 2D.
Kind of something like that.
Okay, cool.
Going straight to the point. Anyways, yeah. For the characters, I actually already recommend some of the characters that you guys could definitely do.
I'll do them
So,
all.
it's a little too much, Laser. You sure you can handle it all?
I'm sure I could find a voice for every character in the game.
Even a woman?
Yeah, actually.
Actually, just curious. Can you actually do that right now? I'm actually really curious.
My voice is a little shot from earlier, but let's see if I can.
I don't know. Is this a little bit convincing? Probably not. See, the problem is I really don't have a very good sounding voice right now because I blew it out singing. So, the end result is going to sound like me, but with a slightly nasally voice.
Well, that's exactly what happens when you go around blowing things.
I'm
Look,
going to
I open my
actually
throat every time.
put
Yeah,
some
sorry?
laundry and throw bleach into my eyes. Actually, my ears.
Well, yes, that's the best thing to do is pour bleach directly in your ears. It helps clean out every bad thing you ever hear.
You know, I don't mean to gloat, but I once prank called my location of work, acting as like a grandmother, and it managed to work out. So I think I could pull off a decent female voice if I didn't like destroy my voice earlier.
Gosh, no, I'm gonna have to gender bender this shiz then.
Gosh, and here I'm just working as hard as I can to try and get mine to where I want it to be.
But anyways, some of the characters I could actually recommend to you guys, for Arctic, I could actually give you. Do you remember the Masked Man? The first time when I actually gave you the script that just says Masked Man.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The masked man.
Don't expect a voice like that at this time ever again. I went way deeper than I could now.
What's wrong with it? I'm just real curious.
I can't drop my voice down that low anymore. I can't talk that low comfortably anymore.
I don't mean to interject, but I feel like I feel humbled by what Vitus just sent. The world would not be such a nice place without Lazrpo's high-pitched voice, especially in the X Gon Give It To You rap.
Oh my gosh, I know, right?
X Gon Give It To You!
X Gon Give It To You! I'm gonna give it to you!
And then for Lazrpo, I could actually give you the Masked Man. Actually, yeah, let me excuse myself because Arctic was actually the hooded man, and you could actually play as the masked man. Or
I'm okay with
Merces,
that.
that's his real name.
What's his
Because
what?
Merces, he's actually a hired assassin.
Sounds chill. Sounds chill.
Actually, yeah, you pretty much could actually play as Chilled. He's kind of like, I don't know, to me, I personally think he might have some sort of Agent 47 hitman attitude. The only problem is that he does have a little, for the most part, he doesn't give a fudge.
Well, so far this guy's me to a T.
Then there is one more guy that you could also fit into this chiz. Gosh, I forgot his name, but he is a general noble. Which for the attitude, I guess you can actually just try to sound and cool and
Just
elegant, I guess.
Elegant. Okay. So let me guess. This is a gentleman or lady. I shouldn't discriminate because men and women can be generals. But
Even
this
though
is
he has a really long green hair.
But I'm guessing this is a guy who is a little bit more on the effeminate side.
Yeah,
From the
I believe
elegant.
so.
Okay. Then we can certainly do that.
But other than that, I'm trying to actually figuring out because I know Kathy actually has one character, and then the new guest that will actually come by next week I already got her part as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that'll actually be cool, yo. Now the next question comes into mind. Is that would you rather just want me to actually writing a script for you guys and then just sending it and then you guys record and I'll take care of the rest, or that everyone could actually gather up together, we can all play this chiz while actually voice acting uh, into a single game because Legion Wood's free to download.
Well,
Guys.
I would say probably for quality's sake, it would be best to record everything separately and compile it all together.
Okay, Arctic?
I kind of have to agree when it comes to quality. That's what would come out best.
Because also on the flip side, we'll be able to do multiple takes where it'll actually, where the first take, if there's like a flubbed line or something like that, we won't really have to try to find a way around it or just use the take.
Okie dokie. Just actually wanted to know about that. So I will actually start. Actually, to be honest, I already got chapter 1 script all done, so I can just send it to you guys, and then you guys can record it and then send it back to me. So I'm way ahead of the situation.
Oh, well, sweet. Send it our way as soon as possible, really, because I'm sure Jay is totally up for it.
Yeah.
Falling like radio silent in the middle of this, but
Well, okay then. I'll actually send you guys the script after the podcast. Or podcast.
all right.
If it helps any, what happened was I downloaded the game.
Oh, okay. So wait, Arctic, you actually wanted to do everyone going together and then playing it all together and then
No.
voice acting it.
If I'm voice acting,
Nope.
if I'm voice acting a character while the script is nice, I would also like to at least know who the heck I'm voice acting. I downloaded the game so I could strictly know who the characters were.
Okay.
I'm too lazy to watch a Let's Play. I'm gonna just play it myself.
Fine then. See if you care. That actually sounded so wrong. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have at this point.
Expect things to happen, everybody.
A lot.
I remember this. I remember this script. I remember this dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea if I can do the same voice I did last time. At all.
Give your
Just takes practice.
edit it and post.
That's what I'll do. Is I'll throw it in Adobe and pitch it down.
So it'll sound like shit.
Capacity. I'll pitch it down.
Okie dokie.
Oh god.
Do we really have anything? I don't necessarily have any topics this week. I mean, unless you want to talk about WrestleMania.
We can talk about WrestleMania. I've got some opinions on that. Not a whole lot. I still haven't had a chance to watch everything, but we can talk a little wrestling.
Unfortunately, I have even less than you probably because I meant to I meant to like start my subscription to the network and go ahead and actually watch WrestleMania today, and I just never got to it. But WrestleMania was apparently the best one, you know, from reviews, like the best one that they've had in a long time. And I think that's a pretty interesting claim. Goldberg. You know what? Spoilers ahoy! To everyone who's listening, Vitus says, I'm going to interrupt it real quick. Vitus says, if you're not going to give me some interesting content, I might start drawing fan art of Daddy's cummies. But Vitus, if you're somehow a big wrestling fan and like you're not ready for spoilers, then cover your ears for a bit. And also, I don't know if you're a big wrestling fan.
I used to be a wrestler.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I used to have the title called the Rhino.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, my career ended real early.
Don't worry. You know,
Do you
freaking
do you mind if we talk about this?
We can talk.
Sure, I've already finished my topic.
Oh,
I mean, if you're not careful, Lazrpo will tell you about his wrestling career as the wonderful unicorn on Double Dog.
I don't even want to talk about how my career ended.
My Double Dog career ended whenever everyone just kept wanting to get dick pics.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get into that at some point later on when we have a sit down talk weird moments thing. But
all right.
Okay. So WrestleMania. I can already like bring some good stuff and bad stuff. Obviously, one of the bad things is that The Undertaker insinuated that he has retired.
Oh. That sucks. I wanted to see if he could take me down.
Well, he probably could still. I mean, I'm 100% sure that if he were to come to anybody and just like arm extended, you'd probably be dead.
I want to meet him in person, but I'm not so sure. I want to have to look up 5 inches to see someone in the face, and that intimidates me.
It should intimidate you.
I want to challenge him.
Much to my misfortune, I am a freaking giant. So when you realize exactly
that he's more of a freaking giant,
huh? What'd you say, R?
to challenge you in WrestleMania now.
I'm a 6'5.5". I'm not sure that you want to like try and come at me.
Bring it on.
So let's not let Lazrpo throw around the whole fact that I have like no upper body strength anymore.
You might be able to pick up R.
Probably.
R's a pretty thin fellow.
I actually
But-
started messing with my weights again strictly because it's like, okay, this is getting to be like BS.
What were you getting frustrated at the fact that I was picking things up that were excessively as heavy, like as heavy if not heavier than what you were able to pick up before?
Yes. It's frustrating that like I go to pick things up and it's like, okay, 9 months ago I would throw this. Oh,
How about those 200-pound barbecue grills?
I thought I was gonna die.
You didn't, though. You just almost dropped it on me.
Almost dropped it on me.
It applies with both, but okay. So the Undertaker insinuated that he retired. Goldberg said he's retired. He was going to retire, but then he also said he'd be back. As per normal with Goldberg. The Hardy Boys came back.
That was like the highlight of my night.
That was the highlight of everyone's night.
That made me so happy when I found that out. Like it was like I can't make the jokes. I can't make the jokes. It was awesome.
You can make the jokes because if anything, I can delete them.
I can say this much.
That's a Matt
that
Hardy thing.
I kind of gathered that. No, yeah, I definitely fangirled over that. That made my night. That like when I heard that, you can ask Lazrpo because he was there when we were watching on the phone. I'm like sitting there going, oh yeah, freaking! I'm like jamming to it. It's like, oh freak yes, this is awesome.
You're turning like a 6-year-old kid again. Like
it's like the best news. It's like the best news I got all month. After the train wreck that was last month, I could use a good one this month.
It's the best news that I got all month. The first of it. I guess that works. But no, seriously, like not talking about all the matches. It was a very very good show from what I've seen. I'm actually a little bit more excited about the fact that Shinsuke Nakamura debuted yesterday on SmackDown. Yeah,
Meh.
who's that? Okay.
Meh. Okay, I'm
Meh.
sorry. You can't beat the Hardys coming back, okay?
That was on WrestleMania. This was SmackDown.
I don't care.
Okay, Bearing.
Don't use his anti-vegan arguments against me.
Anti-vegan.
Anti-vegan.
But no, darn it, I haven't seen the bloody thing. I've seen a bit of Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. And I just have to say, holy shit. The guy, or wait, did I say Undertaker?
Yeah.
That did not happen.
And Vidus is like, why am I awake? I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm just like, why are you awake?
Okay, my apologies. I just went complete stupid and thought of a match that happened like 4,000 years ago. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles was astounding.
What?
Yeah. You didn't know that was one of the matches?
No, I didn't.
He did a here, hold on. I'll share this with you directly. But the way that the match went, it was very Shane McMahon-esque. Very, very like standard. with Shane McMahon where he just puts his entire body on the line.
Well,
But
I mean, Shane, you got to give him credit for the fact that Shane really, when he wrestles, he wrestles.
and the thing is, he's not even trained. Like what little he does know is based entirely on some pre-match like training and some just like crazy shit that he just wants to do.
Yeah.
You know, like jumping off of the top rope and hitting a trash can across the other side of the ring. Here,
could you imagine if Shane actually had training?
If he was actually a wrestler, that would be insane. You know, not saying that he isn't a decent wrestler, but he could do so much more. But here is a video called Shane O'Mac's Flippy Shit that I threw your way. The first one's from 2001, and the last one was from last night. Or not last night, but a few nights ago.
Oh boy.
I remember the first one.
Well, yeah. But here he is, like 13. Jesus Christ, can't even add. But like in 2017, he's pulling out the same moves. Not as pretty, but still the same moves.
Oh, he still flipped and he still landed correctly.
Yeah, he still never actually hit the move. But that's beside the point.
He's still just as wobbly as ever on the rope, too. Like, so nervous.
Well, I'd be nervous if I had to do a backflip front going forward, too.
You gotta give him some athletic, like, you gotta give him some, like, praise for his athleticism.
Oh, yeah, he is highly athletic.
Do you know what would happen if I were to try and do a front or backflip off the top rope?
What's that?
I would land on my head or the back of my neck.
You don't think you'd be able to at least do a moonsault?
On a trampoline, I land on my back.
So you do a backflip, then land on your back?
No.
That's a 450.
No, I don't make it all the way around.
I just think you don't know how to do a flip.
That's probably it. I know how to flip people off.
Because I have no problem doing it, or at least I didn't like 15 pounds ago.
15 pounds ago. Oh. Well, I wouldn't do to weigh like, you know, a lot less. No, I may overshoot it. I never pay attention. The last time that I did a flip, I did a flip, I was on a bicycle. I saw the ground pass by twice before landing on my stomach, but that was also like going off a ramp.
Please tell me at least can do a swanton. It's a front flip. Just
no, I can't front flip.
R, can you do a front flip?
Yep.
Front flips, I tend to land on my back. Back flips, I tend to land on my back.
A front flip landing on your back is a swanton.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or at least a senton.
I would do that on a trampoline because I could at least bounce up to my feet. But I won't do it off the trampoline because the one time I did, oh my gosh, did I hurt. I'm not an athletic person. I am 6'5.5" and not athletic.
I'm not athletic either, but I can sling my big old fat belly around until I can get to a front flip.
Well, use your belly as a fist instead of your actual fist.
Holy cow, we have passed an hour.
Oh yeah.
Again.
We're an hour and 15 almost. Good job.
Guess we're gonna end it
Why
then.
does it look like papyrus?
Mainly because people are. Yeah. No. Wrestling looks like it could very well be coming back up with some of the stuff that's going on, but I'm not so sure about some of the others. So it's kind of on shaky waters for me.
Shaky waters.
Well, the Hardys are back, but the Taker is gone. Sting is gone, so it's like,
Taker hasn't wrestled more than 1 or 2 matches, like a year for the last 5 years.
I know. I've only
The
watched,
Rock
So he
should
wasn't
actually
necessarily
come
there
back.
anyway.
well, I've only watched like 1 or 2 matches a year for the last.
The Rock should come back.
What's up?
The Rock.
Oh, The Rock.
No.
He's semi-retired because now he's
I'm
a
just
Hollywood
saying.
star.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just Super Saiyan.
I would take some more of The Rock.
Of course you
And I'd
would.
take some. What?
I said, of course you would.
What? He's talented.
I was just gonna turn that into an innuendo.
I know that's where you're going with it, but no, The Rock. No.
Maybe Arnold should actually start a career in wrestling as well.
Arnold.
Arnold. I can't do it.
Yeah, get to the chopper! I must go and wrestle now.
Well, at least they would know that he'd be back.
Yeah, so stick around.
No. But okay, then I guess here's a question for you: who would have to come back for the WWE to become a watchable thing for you again?
I'd have to look at who their lineup is and who they do and don't have. That's what I'd really have to do. I'd actually have to go through their lineup.
No, you wouldn't. Just mention people who you'd want to see.
A lot of the people I'd want to see are retired or out within, or like semi-permanently out with injuries.
Okay, well, they don't count then.
No, they don't. That's why it's like I'd have to look at who they do and don't have. Because like I liked a lot of the older wrestlers. That was my whole thing. Is I really liked a lot of the older wrestlers. I know I need to give some new people a shot. Like I liked Sheamus back back early on in his career. I don't know much about him now. I can't stand Brock Lesnar at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I miss a lot of the high flyers that we used to have, but at the same time, I like some of the ones that we've kind of started getting. I just need to go through and watch who we have and who we don't have and actually give it a shot. I mainly got burnt by bad scripting, bad story writing, and the way Vince ran the company.
I'll leave you to do that then, because I at least expected an answer, like a small, like even one person.
Kurt Angle's back. Matt and Jeff Hardy are back. Edge is out permanently. Mick Foley, yeah, he's not wrestling. I can't think of anyone who's not with the company who could come back that I'd want to see come back.
So CM Punk, got it.
No, thank you.
I'll mark you as a mark. Anyway, I guess that's all the WrestleMania talk.
I'm just only thinking about someone who wasn't even part of the WrestleMania who could actually fit in there.
Someone who wasn't part of the WrestleMania who could have fit in?
Yeah.
I would like to see them do something with Zack Ryder still.
Maybe they should put Superman in there.
I mean, they have
Captain America would work out as well.
You know what? Let's just put Mewtwo in there to level the playing field.
Okay, so this has turned from actually talking about wrestlers to Super Smash Bros. Okay.
Captain America wasn't in Super Smash Bros.
Captain America's not a wrestler.
He's also not in Smash Bros.
But he could potentially fit in into the wrestling world.
I don't see Chris Evans doing wrestling.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah. I think we've probably hit the end of this one for this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess
time to do the shameless chiz.
Oh yeah, all of our shameless self-promotion. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Who wants to start it?
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Three Nerds Podcast, episode 17. My name is Lazrpo, and my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Lazrpo. My Twitter handle is Sticky Treason. That is Sticky_TREASON. And boy, do I love me some of my daddy's cummies.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. If you'll actually go check out my chiz on YouTube, I'm gonna whack you with this sprite that I actually BRB'd a while ago, and I still have it in my room. Just saying. And on top of that, I also have a Twitter. If you want to look at John Carr 416666490. That's all I have.
It just seems surprised we're ending. It's like, yes, it's 7 p.m. Anyways, so what? Podcast. All right, so this has been ArticJay. If you want to catch more of me, you can find me on YouTube at YouTube/ArticJay, or just type ArticJay into the search history. ARTIC would be the correct spelling. You might not find me the other way. I don't know. I need to look at that. You can also find me on Twitter at ArticJay. And if you want to find my other links, you can find them pretty much all on my YouTube channel, like, my Instagram and all those other fun things, if you would like to do that.
Oh man, guys, I just realized that this is the 17th episode. We made it thus far without having any issues.
Yet. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you would like to, you could subscribe for more. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, please be sure to give us a like. And if you ever want to see us again, we will probably pop up in your recommendations now. So regardless of if you subscribe or not, we'll be here just to make you happy. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Three Nerds Podcast.
Time to get animated.
Isn't that Go Animate's thing?
What?
Go Animate. It's a end the